All right, happy Wednesday night. Let's go. Good evening, everybody. God bless you. Welcome to tonight's broadcast. I'm super excited to be on with you guys tonight. Do me a favor, like, share, and tag. Go ahead and we got to get about 5 of your friends in the room tonight. I'm telling you, it is going to be absolutely phenomenal. Do me a favor, take a moment and share. We are about to get this live started tonight because everybody's still fired up, about the election. And I'm like, you know what? It is what it is. God is still good. We still are able to secure the bag. And tonight, I am going to show you how to do just that. I'm going to show you before 2025 comes in, how you can position yourself to get the funding that you need for your business and your goals. All right. Your business. Hold on. I got to turn off my Alexa. Your business and your goals. So tonight is all about getting you funded. Tonight is all about showing you the steps. I'm going to show you how my company, Ambassadors Financial Group, has successfully secured over $3 million. Alexa, pause. Over $3 million of funding for our clients just in the last 2.5 to 3 years. And I'm including those we help buy homes. I'm also including those we help get like business funding, but also those who just also got personal funding and personal credit as well. I want to share with you guys a lot of the strategies that we use, because a lot of people say, well, Brianna, how is it that, it's easier for you guys to get funds for your clients? How is it that you guys are doing it? I want to give you guys the inside scoop. If you guys was on my call Monday night, I showed you how to repair your credit for free. Even though we've been awarded for removing over $3 million of debt from credit reports by offering credit restoration, I still came on Monday night to show you our complete step-by-step on how to repair and restore your credit for free. So I'm not just here to just sell you guys anything tonight. I'm here to show you how to secure the bag, okay? And what I mean by that is, if you have a business currently, this tonight is if you have a business currently, if you are somebody who currently has a business, okay? If you are someone that's currently saying to yourself, if I had the funds, I would do this, okay? Maybe you haven't started yet, but it is in your heart to start if you had the resources to do so. Maybe you're somebody who's on tonight and you don't have a business, but you still want to get some personal funding. I'm going to show you also how to secure the bag for yourself. I truly believe when I'm talking about getting funding, I don't talk about getting funding and getting business credit and personal credit to go into debt, okay? That's not what I teach. What I teach is always so we can increase our quality way of life. God bless you, Gabriella. So excited to have you. Somebody drop that in the chat. I want to increase my quality way of life. Matter of fact, let me just do a room check. Who is in the room tonight, okay? We're live on Instagram. We're live on Facebook. We're live on YouTube. Drop a fire in the chat if you're coming tonight because you want to learn how to get business funding, okay? If that's you, drop a fire in the chat, okay? Now, I want you to drop a 1 in the chat. If you are on tonight and you don't know what you need, all you know is you're ready to change your life, right? All you know is that you're ready to change your life. You're ready to go to another level, but you don't have the resources to do so. Maybe you've been denied. Maybe your personal credit is not where you want it to be, all right? Maybe you're just saying to yourself, you know what? If I had the right information, if I had the right knowledge, I can really tap in and be successful. If that's you tonight, I'm telling you, this live training is for you. Now, just a quick recap on Monday night, what we did was I hosted a free training where I came in and showed you guys how to repair your credit for free. I did a credit to wealth webinar, not just how to repair your credit, but I actually taught you the steps on how to turn credit into wealth. The goal is to start with good personal credit, enter into the field of business credit and business funding where you're removing all personal liability unless you default, and go into the wealth building stages. And many people, I'm telling you, many people right now inbox me, and so many people inbox me and said, if I knew that's all it took with those 5 steps, I would have been did it. So I'm here to tell you guys, it is easier, okay? It is easier to get funding in your business than it is personal. Let me just say that. I've had people get hundreds of thousands of dollars. I've had people walk out the bank with $100,000 check. Okay, I've had people get $30,000, $40,000. You guys see my testimonies. They're all on my social media. They're all on my business page. How is it that businesses and people who own LLCs, S Corps, C Corps, even sometimes non-profit organizations, how are they able to get so much access to funding in their business name and they never could get it in their personal name? Well, I'm going to show you how tonight because I want you to be informed. Somebody say 2025, I'm going to be informed. I'm going to be the one. I got the answers that I need. I got the knowledge that I need. Now, excuse me, I got some on my teeth. Now, all I need is somebody to tag me in and show me where to press the go button, okay? And if that's you tonight, I'm telling you, you want to stay to the end. Now, while I'm looking for me a piece of tissue, do me a favor and grab your pen and your paper, all right? Grab your pen and your paper, and let's make sure we are ready to take notes. Okay? There we go. Got to keep these teeth nice and clean. Let's make sure tonight we are ready to take notes. I don't know if I'm going to leave this broadcast up, guys. There we go. I don't know if I'm going to leave this broadcast up, so I want you guys to take notes, okay? So let's get started. Tonight, I'm going to be sharing with you the steps that you need to use to get funding in your LLC, okay? If you have an EIN number, and let me just pause right here. For those of you guys who do not know, it is mandatory law, okay? Mandatory law right now that you file your BOI reports, okay? If your business was created anytime before January 2024, okay? If your business was created anytime before January 2024, whether you made money in your business or not, whether you used the business or not, if you got an EIN number or a state registration, you are required by law before January 1st of 2025 to file your BOI reports. If not, you could potentially be fined up to $500 per day. And let me tell you something, that those days add up, okay? So if you go back to it, if you have a business, if your business that is not even in existence anymore, okay? Your EIN number was not canceled. Maybe you did not. Maybe you canceled state registration, but you didn't go to the IRS and cancel your EIN. You can't do it right now. You have to file that BOI report if that business was created before January 1st, 2024, okay? Now, if your business was created any time after January 1st, 2024, then they give you 90 to 180 days to get your BOI reports in, okay? But I just want to let many of you guys know, for those of you who don't know, while we're talking about business funding, that if you got to get those BOI reports filed, okay? Luckily, my office offers that service for you. If you don't know how to file that on your own, I'm not going to say it's a tedious process, but what I will say, a lot of people are like me. I'm just going to pay, if I don't have the time to do it, if I just don't want to do it, I'm going to pay somebody to do it, okay? So that service is $97. For those of you who are interested and want us to file your BOI reports, just inbox me the word BOI, okay? Somebody say, I hope I did it right. Somebody else told me that too. Just inbox me the word BOI, and I'll make sure we get you set up for us to file that report for you, okay? So let's get started. I'm excited tonight. Do me a favor, guys. Let's get some more people in the chat. Go ahead and tag about 3 of your friends, 3 of your besties. Put them in this video and say, girl, homie, man of God, sister in Christ, brother, whoever. We got to get these funds up, okay? I'm going to tell you guys, if you're new to me, my name is Brianna Anderson, and I am so passionate about financial elevation. I'm everything empowerment. I'm everything motivation, from mindset to business to bank accounts, right? If you follow my brand, you know my goal is to always elevate you, elevate your mindset, elevate your business, elevate your bank account. That's the goal. When we increase our mindset, when we increase our businesses, and when we increase our bank accounts, we absolutely increase our generation. we increase our family, and we close the wealth gap. See, I don't teach business funding from a perspective of I just want you to be out here as a social media influencer and a celebrity. No. We got goals, and our goals is to break the back of poverty. Our goals is to financially position ourselves so that those who are connected to us can also properly position themselves and their families to live a life that they never dreamed of before. And so if you're on here tonight, I just want to share with you guys and let you guys know you're not on here just by coincidence. You have a duty, you have an obligation to take the information and knowledge that you hear from me tonight and take action. Somebody say, action takers are money makers and learners are earners. That's what I learned. I learned that it's nothing for me to know everything and don't do anything with it. It's nothing for me to have the right strategies, the right gems, the $1 million things, the $1 million doors, but I don't walk in it. And so I'm telling you guys tonight, take action. And maybe this is the year, 2024 going into 2025 will be the year that you do that. All right. So thank you guys so much for tagging your people in. Let's get started. So again, Monday night, we cover how to fix your credit. I showed you if you were an aspiring entrepreneur, if you're somebody who's just seeking financial freedom, maybe you got personal challenge credit, maybe you're a small business owner. I showed you Monday night how to repair your credit for free, okay? I showed you that there is power in credit. I showed you that out of every credit report has an error somewhere. Every credit report is with an error. I showed you the law. I took you into the FCRA laws. I showed you the CFPB laws. I showed you as a consumer how you can legally get items removed off your credit reports if we find an error on your reports. That's the law, okay? I showed you how to do it, okay, for free. Tonight, I want to show you how to do that. Let's continue from there and really go into how to get the funding, okay? Now, I'm a bank girl, okay? I bank with so many different banks. Number one, I'm going to tell a lot of you guys the reason why it's been hard for you to get funding is because you've been trying to work with banks that absolutely have no type of effort or desire to work with you. They have no desire to fund your business. They have no desire to look at your business plan. You're banking with the wrong banks. And I tell people that a lot. I don't care if growing up my mom was with Wachovia, then they turned into Wells Fargo. I don't care if I've been with Wells Fargo for years and years. If Wells Fargo, for me as a business owner, remember, as a business owner, it doesn't matter if you made $1 or 50 cents in your business. You are a registered business owner, and you want to make sure that whoever you decide to do business with regarding your banking profiles and transactions, it's a bank that has your business in their better interest. All right. And I'm gonna give you a prime example. I meet a lot of people who bank with a lot of banks that I'm telling you they try over and over and over and over and over to get funding, and they wonder like why it didn't happen. They wonder like what did they do wrong, or what are they doing wrong? And I'm gonna just tell you, sometimes it's just the type of business you have. There's something called algorithms. Matter of fact, let me take this out so y'all can see me. There's something called algorithms, and on algorithms, the bank's algorithm, when you apply for any type of funding, whether it's a private lender or an institution, there are algorithms that are set in place to approve and deny applications without a human view. And what I mean by that is no person has to actually even look at the application. Based on the system's algorithm, that system knows what to approve and what to deny. Let me drop a gem. Somebody drop a fire in the chat if you want me to drop a gem to you guys tonight. I'm going to tell you something. Drop a fire. Let me see you. I'm going to tell you something. Also, listen. The fastest way to get approved is by going into the bank and meeting your personal banker. Okay? Watch this. Some of you guys keep applying for funding online. There is ways to apply for funding online and get approved. We do what's called credit stacking for our clients. And credit stacking means we go in and we get 10,000 here, 5,000 here, 25,000 here, 30,000 here. We do that for our clients at Ambassadors Financial Group. But there are also some clients that don't meet certain criteria. And so what we like to do is what's called the banking representative strategy, where you go into the bank and you meet your personal banker. Now, I have personally done this on my own. Anytime I open up a bank account with any bank, I go into the bank, I set an appointment. I want to meet, I want to know who is going to be the one that I can call on the phone at any given minute and they can help me in a situation. I want to know who has the inside of the bank. Prime example, I went over here to a bank that's close to our home. They just opened. I went in, I opened up a free account. I started a conversation. Just by starting and initiating a conversation, I was told that to apply for a certain type of loan with them, this specific loan that I asked about, she told me that the lowest their system will approve is a 620. But if you go in and you work directly with a banker, they have the access to approve anything that's not below a 580. How powerful is that? So if I did not know that information, I'm dropping gems already, I would literally just be applying, possibly getting denied, possibly building up so many hard inquiries. But because I started a conversation, right? Somebody say conversation. When was the last time you called your banker? When was the last time you got on the phone and said, hey, my name is Ursula Harris. I am the owner of A, B, and C, and I want to schedule time to come in and find out all of the wonderful benefits that you guys have for me as a customer, as a partner. Remember, when you are working with banks, they are your business partner. They're your silent partner. They don't kind of say yes or no to your business deals. All they know is they are partnering with you to supply you the funding that you need. And so you really need to start having what? Conversations changes compensations. Okay, when I learned how to pick up the phone and talk to a banker, matter of fact, if I can share my screen, I would even pull up an email from the beginning of the year from another bank that I had previously started an account with. And they had somebody new join, a whole change in the team. And so what happened was he made his stuff known to me. He said he was going through the files. He saw that I had came in a couple of months ago, and he wanted to make sure he introduced himself to me as my personal banker, so that if there's anything that I need from him, I have his personal and his office and cell number. He don't know me. And so there was a time that I needed funding for one of my clients, but she did not live in the state of Florida. What did I do? I made that conversation worthy of compensation. I emailed him and I asked him, hey, I know you only work with people who live in my state, but I noticed that you guys have branches in other states. My client was denied at another state, but it was the same bank. She was denied there. This is not the same criteria that you told me that goes. So is it state by state? He said it is state by state. He said, but what I can do is process it for her using one of the partners in that state and push that loan through. Y'all not saying it to me. So step one is conversations. You want to do business with banks that are lenient to give you money. Like I love credit unions. Credit unions for me are the easiest banks to get money. Why? Big financial institutions, sometimes they only want to work with huge businesses. But what if you're a startup? What if you're somebody that just needs $20,000 here, $40,000 here, right? You need to go to credit unions and listen to me. Don't just have one bank account. I got about 7 to 8 different bank accounts. I got cards. I got banks and cards that I don't even use. What am I going to tell you guys tonight? I'm dropping strategies on you guys tonight. I want to show you guys that this is not something that I just talk about. I want to show you guys, the paper's still on that one. I want to show you guys that this is something that I absolutely live, okay? And so what I'm telling you guys is tonight, I want to make sure that you understand that it is possible to go into banks and get money in your business in 100% in your EIN. But there are stipulations, okay? Let's talk about stipulations. So normally a bank is going to request that you have a 680 FICO score or higher. when you are using their system. Okay, if I were y'all, I tag my whole family in this video. I don't know about y'all, but I'm somebody that I put people on. If I know something is good and it's about to get good, I want all of them on. Okay, so they don't have to be asking me for nothing. Come on. So I'll send this video to about 4 or 5 people if I were you guys tonight. So 680 or higher is what most banks and lenders are looking for based on their systems. Okay, now no massive hard increase within the last 2 to 3 months. If you are over 3 hard inquiries for just the year of 2024, can I tell you, you're already going to be denied for business funding. Okay, if you have any recent collections on your personal credit profile within the last 12 months, you are going to be denied for business funding. Okay, what about bankruptcies and foreclosures? Yes, you're going to be denied if it's within the last, anytime you have a bankruptcy or foreclosure period on your credit. When it comes to business funding, even non-traditional, you could possibly be denied. The standards of that is really high. What I suggest people do, especially no later missed payments in the last 6 months. Now, I'm going to show you how to get the money in your business, but I just want to show you that traditional lenders are going to look at your personal credit to make sure that you qualify. They want to know who they're doing business with. Now, it's going to be 100% of your business name. You don't have to be responsible for the debt unless you default. Okay, make sure you keep that in mind. But at the same time, the access to money is unlimited. So I had a man kind of challenge me in that one day. He was like, well, Brianna, what good is for me to get $50,000 if, I'm going to be stuck with the bill? And I said, well, sir, to be quite honest, the only reason why you'll be stuck with the bill is if you're trying to get $50,000 and you don't even know what you're getting it for. Listen to me. The first goal I tell my clients is, what's the plan? Because if you fail to plan, you're planning to fail. You don't want to go and apply for any large sums of money and you don't have a plan for it. You don't have a payback plan. Okay, so personal credit. You want to make sure 680 or higher FICO is the deal. And it's not hard to do that. Okay. Monday night, I showed you how to do it for free. Even gave a huge special. Today, we did like a presidential campaign where I made our credit repair services was like $300 today. Shouts out to everybody who jumped on that. I mean, because honestly, credit restoration is not an easy process. You got to sometimes, we don't just go through the credit bureaus. We go through the creditors. We go through the FCRA. We go through the CFPB. And sometimes we'll go through our attorney if we need to. And so $300, that was really nothing. But anyway, I just wanted to do something for the people. So yes, 680. If you're going to go through a system. Okay. Now let's talk about this when you're thinking about business funding. Okay. When you're getting business funding for your dreams in your EIN, it is so important that your business is structured correctly. So I did this book about 2 or 3 years ago. This book this book right here has allowed so many people to structure their own business credit without my company doing it. Like, they got the workbook, you can get the e-copy or the big copy. And let me tell you, what I love about it now is that we have a proven system that would have took a person 6 months to build and structure their business credit. We have a way to do it in 30 days now. We have a way to get you a B credit score in 30 days with added business trade lines. What is so good about that? I'm so glad you asked. When you go to the bank, they are going to pull your personal credit to make sure you're somebody that they want to work with. But they also want to make sure your business is legit. Think about it, going to ask your friend, a stranger, for $50,000 or $25,000, and they don't even know you. Banks are going to do a check to make sure your business is properly set up in different systems, check systems, Equifax Business, Experian Business, NAV Credit, Dun & Brad, so many other different business bureaus. And if your business is not properly structured there, listen to me, you could possibly be denied. I've seen people be denied with a 700 credit score. They applied for business funding and they were denied with a 700 credit score. Why? Their debt to income ratio was kind of high, meaning they had more debt already accumulated on their personal credit report. That's why when you work with us, I do a personalized audit. I want to make sure before you apply for anything, everything, all the I's are dotted and all the T's are crossed. I don't want people to waste time. You want to make sure it's the proper position and timing for you to apply for funding. I also have what's called a secret lenders list, where I have access to all of the banks and the major lenders and non-traditional lenders systems. I know what a bank is set to approve or deny. I know what credit score they're set to approve and deny. I know what credit bureau they pull from. Now, you may say, Brianna, that sounds good, but what about that is powerful? Well, if you over here with a 640, a 520, and a 700, you're not going to want to go and pull from any banks that's going to pull for all three, because what's going to happen, Wayne, is you're going to get denied, Tia. And so what you want to do is, if you have access to that lenders list, you're going to only go and you're going to look at the banks that are pulling from which bureau that you have the best credit score in. See, a lot of people ain't going to tell y'all that. A lot of people are not going to drop that game and let y'all know that that's available. It's absolutely available. And matter of fact, when we do credit card stacking, we know what banks to go to. Perfect example. We had a lady maybe about 4 months ago. Matter of fact, I posted her video. She she signed up for one of my mentorships. And I show her how to credit stack herself. She was on one of my Zooms, and she came on and she shared her testimony, how she went and credit stacked herself to $60,000 in funding in 30 minutes. And so I'm here to tell you guys it's possible. But let's get back to it because it's so important. Structure is everything, okay? Structure is everything. Number one, you want to make sure that your business is properly structured. It has its own credit profile. It has its own identity. And it's not just an EIN or a state registration. It's not just you having a bank account at the bank. That does not mean your business is properly structured. This means your business is by itself bankable. Okay, write that down. You want your organization and your business to be so structured that it is bankable. All right, it's bankable. A bank wants to really just bankroll you their money. Okay, sometimes my banker will call and say, do you need funds? Send an email, do you need funds? Because they know this last year I haven't really been investing in a lot of things because I'm working on something behind the scenes. Banks want to give your business money. Okay, they want to fund your dreams. They want to fund your goals. Write this down. Banks make money by giving you money. And so if they don't have a business to give money to, they're not really going to have money to make. And so I want you to build a bankable business. When you get ready to secure business funding, how to do it with your EIN 100% is that you're going to need a properly structured business. Okay, now 2 ways. You're going to need a good personal credit profile. Okay, like I just showed you before. Okay, and what I mean by that is 680 or higher FICO score when you're going for anything over 50,000. Okay, anything over 50,000, definitely a 680 or higher. Okay, lowest I probably got somebody recently was 30,000, and she was right at a 606, 6'8", 6'18", 6'10", something like that. I didn't go for much, because I knew we were kind of playing it, we were playing it close. And I knew what bank to go to as well. So I knew which, through my lenders list, that's why, you know what, let me go ahead and drop the link in here. If you guys want to get access to my 3-in-1, where you get the building your business credit guide, you're going to get my personal credit guide. This right here is 101 hardcore facts about the power of credit. You're also going to get the business, the lenders list, the funding guide, all of that, guys. It's only $97. Okay, I'm gonna drop that link in the chat if you guys want to go ahead and get that. These are resources that you can keep, that you can share with your friends and your family, and you all can come together and build generational wealth. Okay, these guides, these books right here, and the e-guides that I have put in the 3-for-1, really it's like 4-for-1. It's more than 3. It's really 4. You're gonna get 4 in 1. Really, if you study this for the month of November, we just came in November. If you get to it by the end of November, I guarantee you'll have results. With just the credit book, I show you how to get deletions and really find errors on your credit report in 10 minutes. Okay, we have another strategy. We go straight to the CFPB, which are those who govern the business, the credit bureaus. And when you go straight to them, they expedite your credit repair process faster than the credit bureaus. Okay, so Think about that. If you want to get the $300 credit special, inbox me for that, because I know we secured a lot of people today, but I'll let you guys come in tonight as well. Okay, back to the business. You're gonna want to make sure 680 or higher. Now, there are non-traditional businesses, all right? They are non-traditional lenders that will give you access to money, that will give you access to capital. The goal is to invest in real estate. The goal is to start and expand a business. The goal is to use that funding for multiple streams of income. The goal is to become the bank. But how? Number one, you're going to use your EIN. You're going to use the funding in your EIN. You're going to invest that into something that's going to double the profits, okay? Now, here's the power of business funding, okay? Getting funding in your business name. This is, I want to say, the best for last. So when you're getting funding in your business name, your business is an entity versus a person. You're just one person. To the banks, okay? When I go to Navy Federal and I apply for a personal loan for $20,000, Navy Federal, they're going to give me that $20,000 personal loan. But let's say I go right up the street to VyStar Credit Union and I ask for another $20,000 personal loan. VyStar, they're not going to give me the money, because VyStar is going to say, I'm looking at your credit report. Navy Federal just approved you for $20,000. Okay. That's not how it works with businesses. With businesses, y'all hear me and hear me good. With businesses, you are allowed to get multiple approvals, multiple lines of credit, multiple sums of funding from different banks at the same time. So if I go to Chase and get $25,000, the same day I'm going to go to Navy Federal and get $30,000. Then I'm going to go up the street to VyStar and get $25,000. Then I'm going to go over here to Wells Fargo and get $15,000. Then I'm going to go online to NASA and get $10,000. This is the power of business funding. So when people be like, Brianna, what's so powerful about that? I mean, you got to listen. It's powerful when you got goals. If you ain't got no goals, this ain't for you. But if you let me tell you, one of my clients took a $50,000 loan in her business name. Okay, never used business funding before. Got laid off from her manufacturing job, worked 30 years there, came to work one day and found out that they had shut down. She absolutely did not know what she was going to do. Somebody gave her my number. I pulled her credit report. She was at a 7-something. I was like, girl, go to the bank, ask for this. Went to the bank, walked out same day with the check. No proof of income. No business plan had to be shown or anything. Listen to me, anything. I had structured her business so good, even though she had just started it, registered it 2 months ago. When they pulled it, it was 100% on fire. $50,000 check. Took it to her brother. He invested in real estate. Maybe 2, 3, 4 months later, fixed the property, flipped the property. She walked away, $150,000 profit. What did she do? She walked back into the bank because she asked for a specific type of loan I told her to get. Request this amount, 0% interest APR first 12 months. Give you a cushion to not have to pay any interest back, only pay back what you borrow. She walked in the bank, gave them folks back $50,000, banked $100,000 in her savings. And what did she do? Got 50 more thousand from them to do it all over again. Y'all not hearing me now. Drop a fire in the chat. Some of you are one approval away. You are one approval away from building your wealth portfolio. Okay. Let's talk about starting a business, expanding the business. I've helped people start trucking businesses, food trucks, product-based businesses. Let's say you want to go into transportation. You may not want to even buy a truck. Maybe you found out how to become your own authority, but you got to pay money for the insurance. What if you learned how to get upfront $10,000, $15,000 to cover that for the entire year? Now, all of the thousands you're getting in every month, even if you got slow months, your stuff is paid up. Talk about expansion, okay? Talk about expansion. And what I mean by this is structure your credit. Build your personal credit, your business credit. You can do it. And if you guys want me to do it, inbox me. Inbox me the word structure or business structure. I'm interested. I will structure your business for you. I do it all the time. I literally can build a B credit score, put you in all the major credit business bureau systems so that when they pull your profile, your business is legit. I'm not just 100% saying you're going to be approved for everything, because every bank has its own requirement. Perfect example, you may want to do bank business with Chase. Well, you may have the right credit score. Your business may be 100% and legit, but baby, Chase is a jealous bank. If you have open accounts with 2 or 3 more banks, they're gonna deny you. They may not even accept you as a member. And if you are already a member and you turn around and go and add a whole bunch of other bank accounts, Chase don't like that. They'll close your account up, shut your cards down. So it's so important to know where to go. But while we're here, let me just share these gems with y'all tonight. Like when I pull up my secret lenders list that you guys can get if you get the 3-for-1 bundle tonight for only somebody say it's only $97. $97 people have invested in these. I've sold the business credit guide for $297 by itself. You may say, Brianna, now why in the world did you do that? If I created a product that can get you $50,000, $10,000, $1,000 over and over and over and over again, wouldn't you not invest $297 for that information? Yes. So tonight I'm doing it big. I'm giving you guys 3-for-1 business credit, personal credit, and my banking guide. Okay. Oh, 4-for-1 because I'm giving you the lenders list as well. So I'm going to pull up a little bit of the lenders list. I'm going to show y'all how it look. So y'all know I'm for real about what I'm talking about. And from here, I'm going to show you guys what I mean by when I say it's powerful. Okay. It's powerful. Okay. I'm getting your inbox, this business structure. I got you. I'm going to send you a link. It's powerful. You know what? Let me send you the link right now. Because one thing about me, guys, I'm telling you, I'm only going to open up a certain amount of spots only because it's getting towards the holidays. So I'm going to give you access to this discount for your business credit structure. Let's see. Y'all stay right there. Let me send these people ready. They want to secure right now. Okay. Let me send you guys the link. Bam. Okay. I'm going to send you a link. I do the same price for the personal credit. Okay. I do the same thing just for y'all tonight. Okay. Click that link right there. So I'm going to show you guys the lenders list. Yes. Inbox me the word business structure, or you're interested. Or you can click the inbox me if you want to get the 4-for-1 guides for only $97 as well. Okay, and I put the link in the chat. Okay, yep, the link is in the chat. Okay, let's see. Where is my lenders list at? Y'all, hold on, let me see. My computer get acted up when I'm on here. Okay. Yes, I do offer so yeah, my consultations. Click the link in my bio. Yeah, I do consultations every Thursday. Every Thursday, guys, my Thursdays are spent on the phone. I do consultations. I do not only you do credit consultations, but also strategy sessions as well. You know, if you want to build your wealth plan, and what I mean by that is, let's say you have a goal to want to change your life, you don't know how. You need recommendations. Like Thursday, I spoke to a lady. She's in the event space. Well, she has an event space, but she wants to transition to Airbnb. So she joined my Airbnb mentorship program, where I'm going to show her. She lives in Jersey, but she wants to invest in her Airbnb here in Florida. Which shouts out to one of my other mentees and clients, Miss Crystal. Miss Crystal is in Georgia, and she launched her Airbnb here in Florida, Orlando. The same day she launched it, girl got booked up, weekends out. She booked, I think it's in January, she said. So shouts out to her. My Airbnb mentorship, it's only a 4-week mentorship. I show you how to structure your business, how to get corporate leasing, how to furnish your business, your Airbnb with business credit, how to negotiate with the leasing companies, the landlords, because maybe you don't want to buy real estate. You want to probably go in under a corporate lease. I show you how to structure that. Meaning, one of my other clients who just got her Airbnb, we negotiated for her not to pay any first month rent. She didn't have to pay any deposit. Actually, they gave her 2 months rent, no deposit. All she had to pay was an application fee because she's doing it under corporate leasing in her business name. So y'all connect with me because y'all, I'm telling y'all, we go places. Okay, somebody say 4-for-1 business structure. Okay, I'm gonna drop the link. So the 4-for-1 is gonna be in the comments. Okay, you gotta click it. Let me put 4-for-1. Okay, and remember, guys, the 4-for-1, these are the e-downloads. So you're gonna get digital copies of those. Okay. Now, for those who want the business credit structure for discount price, okay, I'm gonna do it for you guys tonight. It's gonna be under our old Labor Day sale. So when you click Labor Day sale, you just click that too. Okay. So, or you can inbox me and I'll send you the link as well. Bam. Okay, let me share my screen, guys. I'm going to show you share screen. Yes, you can inbox me. You can inbox me after the live for sure. I'll give you some time to secure it. Okay, so here's my lenders list, guys. Let me know if you can see entire screen. Bam. Okay. You should be able to see my screen. All right. So in my lenders list, guys, I show you, I don't just give you the information. I tell you how to utilize it, what to do, what the banks are looking for. Okay. Period. So let's just say you have a 620 credit score and you want to get some business credit cards. Okay. Here's the secret lenders list that has a list of different banks, each bank's product, meaning each credit card, each loan, the APR, what the system is set to approve and deny, what credit bureau they pull from, and what business, which personal credit score is required. Okay. Even some of these have some type of income that's normally required. I have all type of banks on here, y'all. And it's also based on the banking product as well. So, you know, Chase has many cards. Amex have many cards. Discover got many cards. Did I say Chase? Yep. Capital One, Bank of America, Barclays, all those are on here showing you exactly what these banks are looking for. So you don't have to just be out here applying for things. I don't want you doing that. I don't want you out here wasting hard inquiries. I want you informed to know exactly how to go to the bank and secure it. Okay. So tonight, 4-for-1, get the business, get the personal credit books, get the business books, even get the lenders list I just showed you, 4-for-1 by Banking Guide as well. Also, if you want me to structure your business credit for you so that you can ensure your business is bankable. Okay. Your business is bankable. I can do that. Now, somebody on here said, what about nonprofit organizations? I'm so glad you asked. I want to talk about that tonight. So about nonprofit organizations, I recommend nonprofits. Banks don't like to give nonprofits money. Okay, let me just say that. Banks a lot of times don't like to give nonprofits money, but there's a way around that. And another thing I want to share with you guys tonight is here are some ways that you can also get approved for funding in your business name, 100% attached to your EIN number, and that is through business grants. Okay, that is through business grants. I just created a new business grant guide that shows you how to properly structure your business. So you're going to get the building business credit guide, and you're going to get my grant list to show you all of the major grant people out there. What I mean by that is big and small. Okay. On my grant list, I have some companies that give you $50,000 a year. I have some on there that are micro grant people. They give you $10,000. I have one on there that gives you consistent $5,000 a month for a certain amount of time, depending on your business. Also, if you are women-owned businesses, if you're a woman, you own your own business, there are certain grants just for you. Okay, like the grant I'm working on right now is a FedEx small business grant. FedEx Small Business Grant is giving up to $50,000 to small businesses. It's not based on any type of business, meaning there's no really criteria. So it's kind of open. And sometimes those can be a little hard to get. But the thing is, all you have to do is know positioning and timing. So if you want access to the new grant resource, this new grant download that I created, inbox me the word grant. And it's only $47. Okay, inbox me the word grant. It's only $47. I'm gonna give you access. I'm gonna show you. There's another grant on here. I'm looking at it right now. They're offering $20,000 as long as your business is. Let me see. Read my comments. What's on the comments? What's the link, Bree, for the 4-for-1? Okay, it's right here. It should be in the comments if you're on my page. Okay, if you're on my page, it should be in the comments. Matter of fact, Cedric, can you copy that and send it to them for me for the 4-for-1? The $97 4-for-1 link? Yeah, I want to make sure tonight that everybody gets in while we got the discount open for the presidential sale tonight. Okay. Now for the grant, okay, for the grant resource. Right here, I'm looking at one right now, $20,000 to $50,000 annually, if you have at least 10 or less employees, and your business has a focus on positively impacting your community. Now, let me show you how we work this. Okay, many of you, if you have a nonprofit organization, you probably registered your business wrong. Okay, I deal with a lot of churches with this too. A lot of churches have registered their church as nonprofit organizations, which they should not have. Okay, your church should be a business. Okay, but your church should own a nonprofit as well. So when you're doing things in the community, right, you have a nonprofit that can get grant funding for that. But let's just say this particular organization is only giving out grants to businesses and not nonprofits. 100% nonprofits are going to be thrown out. There are some on my list that are specifically for nonprofits as well. Okay. 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 I can put it in chat. Y'all working me tonight. I forgot that we're on like 4 different platforms. Y'all are working me tonight. Okay. So that's why I get coming on real late at night when I ain't got no assistance. Okay, I'll put it in the chat. Grant resource, only $47. Here you go. Bam. Okay, it's right there in the chat. Oh, I see it's not coming to my chat for some reason. Oh, I see now. Okay, I definitely see. I see now. Do me a favor. Okay, do me a favor. Inbox me the word, can't post comments to destination. Oh, wow, they stopped that now where you can't post the destinations no more. Okay, let's see something here. I just learned something that I didn't know about. So you guys are not even getting my links. Oh, I'm glad I see that now. All right. So see how the Holy Spirit will do you. He'll stop you right there in the middle and give you revelation. Yeah, because I'm on other platforms too. So that's why you guys are not getting on here. You guys are probably getting on YouTube, Instagram, and my other Facebook pages. But no worries. I'm about to drop it in the chat right now. So we got the 4-for-1. Okay. It's going to say 3-for-1 on checkout. Okay. It's going to say 3-for-1 on checkout. But just know it is 4-for-1. Okay. I'm a woman of my word. I'm going to put it in 4-for-1 bundle. I'm going to put it in the chat. Okay, boom. That's that one. For those who saying, Brianna, we want you to do our business structure for us. Okay, I will do it for you. Our normal price for that is $7.97, around $7.97 something. I'm going to do that for you guys tonight for this price. You got to click the link to see it. Just for tonight, presidential election sale. We posted that earlier. Okay, for the person who said, I missed the personal credit sale on Monday night, we did personal credit restoration, only $300, y'all. Only $300. Okay, if you missed that, I'm going to put the link there for you right now. Okay, it does have plus tax. Okay, bam, hop on that. You don't want to do all that work yourself. And last but not least, let me put the grant in here as well. And I'm done. So I get back to this. Thank you guys for your patience. I just found out that you guys was not seeing my information. So for grant, yes, there is a way. Most grant companies, those who give out grant funding, they don't look at credit reports. Yeah, they're going to pull to make sure you're not in bankruptcy and stuff like that because of the business. But most of the time, if it's to a business and to an entity, they're going to research that entity, which means you're going to still want to make sure that business is structured correctly. You're going to make sure they don't want to give no money to a person that got 50 businesses and just racking up in grant money and they ain't really doing nothing, like they did with PPPs. Trust me, they don't want to do that. They're going to make sure. They're going to go through all the standard procedures to make sure. Thank you. You're so welcome, Tia. Thank you. To make sure your business is legit. Okay. So tonight, overview. I just showed you guys a recap how we went in and I showed you Monday night about the power of fixing your credit, not just through the credit bureaus, through the CFPB, FTC, CFPB, and get it done quickly. Okay. Then I showed you guys how to take that personal credit and make sure you have a business credit structured profile so that you can get access to unlimited amounts of funding. All right. Here goes some testimonials. Happy Tuesday, Mr. Anderson. This is my husband. Just writing to let you know that the trade lines I purchased from you all hit my report. Scores increased. 689, 702, 695. I'm ready for funding. What's the max you can get me? Now, that person purchased a trade line from us. We have trade lines that we can add on certain credit reports that qualify, that can increase the scores on your report and increase your age history. Okay. Ms. Panky said, I would like to thank Brianna and Cedric for all the help building my credit. I can now do everything I've been dreaming of. My score was so low, I could not even get an apartment. Now I can have it all. I'm working on my business credit with the Andersons, and I already know they're about to get the job done. I want to thank you guys because me and my family can finally stop dreaming and live our dream. Thank you so much. That's so good. And I had another person, Ambassador's Credit Consultant, said, remove all the ish results. Can't wait till I'm able to purchase my home. Love it. I couldn't get a credit card with nobody. Y'all started working on my credit. Then I got a secure card. You kept working on clearing my credit. Everything has been cleared, but my score was still wasn't where it needed to be. Then you added some trade lines. Now it's up. Let's go. I'm excited. Drop fires in the chat. So the goal is to go from credit to business credit to wealth. Okay, credit, business credit, wealth, business funding, wealth, business grants, wealth. Okay, not to pay off debt. If you need to pay off debt, guys, schedule a consultation with me so I can show you how to build a debt strategy. Okay, you don't want to take out more credit to pay off debt. Now, I've had people to do this where them or their business partner or their spouses qualify for business funding. So what we did is through the partner way, they will create a new LLC. They both will be on the LLC. However, the partner with the highest credit score get approved. They take that funding, pay off that person's personal credit profile debt so that debt is cleared off. So their report is clear. Then work on time on the back end paying off that debt. We do that a lot because business credit and funding don't report to your personal credit. So you can get $50,000 and max $50,000 and it's not going to bring your scores down unless you default. So we've done that a lot. So if you got a lot of debt, schedule a consultation with me so that we can eliminate that debt. We can build a debt elimination strategy so that you can get to the bag. My whole goal tonight, guys, was to come on and show you guys that it's easy to accomplish these things if we do the right steps, okay? So one more time, before I go, get the 4-for-1 funding, guys, business funding, personal credit repair, and the banking list, and the lenders list, banking guide and the lenders list. Okay, get that, only $97 tonight. Get the grant resource with all of the grants. I got a list of so many grants and even how to apply and structure for those grants. It's only $47. I put the link in the chat. If you want us to do your business credit structure for you, instead of doing it by yourself, click the link in the comments. Inbox me business structure. I'm going to send you our today's price for the presidential sale that we did. And if anybody is on this live and you have a 650 or higher credit score or 660 and you want us to do the credit stacking for you, you want us to get funding for you with our lending partners, we can do that. I prefer to have minimum of 2, no collections, no hard increase within the last 3 to 6 months, right? Especially if it's this year, maybe a minimum of 3. We'll do a consultation first to make sure you qualify. But we do funding for you. We can do credit funding for you, whether that's personal or business. All right? All right. So thank you guys so much. I'm so excited. Any questions tonight before I go, guys? Any questions? Any questions before I go? Yes, this was Monday's special. Monday's special was personal credit restoration and us doing your business credit structure for only $9.97. That was such a good deal. Also access to the lenders list. Also access to the banking guide. Also access to the one-on-one hardcore facts about the power of credit so that you can continue that. So we kind of stacked a whole lot of stuff up for people on Monday. So shout out to everybody who got that deal. That was a great deal, if I do say so myself. All right, guys, I got to go. The journey is yours. Inbox me tonight. Let's get you started. We want to make sure that you are in 2024 with a bang. I'm going to be personally coming on probably, if not every night, every other night. Make sure you are in my face, and I want to make sure you hear me loud and clear. Do not slip on the next year. Don't sleep on it. Don't slip on it. I want you guys to be funded. I want you guys to be in your goals. I want you guys to be changing your lives so that you can financially change those around you. Brianna, what do you mean by that? When my life changed financially from being a high school pregnant dropout at 15 years old to who I am today, so many lives have been impacted. When I post about people who are getting funding, who are purchasing real estate, who's walking out of the bank with $100,000 check in their hand, do you know how many people are empowered and motivated by that? How many people just say, yes, let me just try something or do something just by the word of our testimony? And so when I say that, guys, make this year the year that you say, I'm not going to wait till January 1st. I'm ready to lock in today. I want to be ready and set myself up before I even enter 2025. I got goals. My kids have goals. My family has goals. My spouse, we have goals. We got goals, and the bank is ready to give it to us. And there's so many different ways that we can make our dreams our reality if we just had the right information. All right? All right, guys. I love you guys. Thank you, Instagram, tonight for joining me. Thank you, Facebook, for joining me. Thank you, YouTube, for joining me on tonight. I hope to see you guys on tomorrow. If not, I'll definitely see you all sometime. I may pop up for a little midday live. I don't know. Turn your notifications on. Make sure you guys turn your notifications on. If you want to subscribe to my email list and my text list so that you are notified every time I do videos or go live, or send out free stuff to my email community, inbox me the word email or subscribe. Email or subscribe if you want to really jump on my email community, because they are always notified first, before I do anything. All right. I love y'all. I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.